only enemy down myself.
Meera, let me give you a hug. Looking beautiful today. சரி, இதனால தாங்க ஆங்கர்ஸ் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி அழகான ஹீரோஸ் என்டர் ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறம் வரணும். பாத்தீங்களா எவ்வளவு அழகா அவங்கள வெல்கம் பண்ணாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். But we are so happy to see you here. You're making a comeback. I don't want to use the word comeback, but you're making an appearance in the Tamil cinema industry after many years, and we're also looking forward to it. How does it feel to be here and to work on your first film with Netflix?
வணக்கம் சென்னை. இங்கே வரும்போது எனக்கு வீட்டுக்கு வந்த மாதிரி தான். சென்னை வந்த எப்போவுமே இட்ஸ் லைக் மை ஹோம், இட் இஸ் மை ஹோம். அண்ட் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது இந்த படம் பண்ணதில். பிகாஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து நெட்ஃப்ளிக்ஸோட சேர்ந்து எனக்கு ஒரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ராஜெக்ட். இட் இஸ் வெரி ஸ்பெஷல் டு ஒர்க் வித் அ பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் லைக் நெட்ஃப்ளிக்ஸ். It's a beautiful cinema. You have to watch it and see. And I'm in the middle of, I'm standing in the middle of two very special men, Maddie and Siddharth. And Maddie kuda oru definitely enakkum Maddie ku irukira andha oru we are, I think, one of the most celebrated on-screen couples. People fight for Maddie and Meera Jasmine. Like, they love that combination. So good. Like, and then we joined, we did together, in either, we joined hands in either. Run first, then run. Then Siddharth, very special person. Siddharth, like, three of us were a part of either. So, this one is very special in the combination. And of course, why not studios? They make good films. Shashi, incredibly talented director. I absolutely enjoyed working with him, and he's a producer. And Shashiyoda partner Ram. Ellarume team vande superb. And Nayanthara, of course, she's also from Tiruvalla. I'm from Tiruvalla, so it was lovely to work with her. And they were very supportive, and absolutely enjoyed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. I'm really looking forward to delving into that lovely Q&A session with all three of you. But
ரொம்ப நன்றி. இதுக்கு வந்து நான் தமிழ்ல தான் பதில் சொல்லணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறேன். ஆனால் அந்த படம் பல மொழியில் ரிலீஸ் ஆகிறதுனால ஆங்கிலத்தில் பேச வேண்டிய கட்டாயம்.
Can we get the sound up, please?
Anyway, so முதல்ல இந்த மாதிரி கதாபாத்திரங்கள் கிடைக்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். இந்த மேடையில் வந்து நம்ம ஒவ்வொருத்தரை ப்ரேஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம எப்படி வேலை செஞ்சோம், என்ன பண்ணோம் அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து இப்போ எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சே தாயம் இல்லை. படம் ரிலீஸ் ஆனப்பறம் நம்ம வெற்றி பெறும்போது பேசுவோம். இதுதான் நான் நம்புற ஒரு philosophy. அதனால what I wanted to say is that after so many years in the industry, it becomes really difficult to get sure about the character you're playing. There is only one way to assure that it doesn't have a false note, and that is, and I'm going to explain this a little bit, which is, we have a bandwidth in which we show our emotions in society. That's from being a father to a son or a daughter or a husband or an actor or a celebrity. It's a bandwidth that you're projecting to society. But on either side of that, there is another internal self, where if you get challenged in your life, or if you get immense amount of success, you dip into those emotions which are not normally shown to public. When you do a movie like this, when you see a character like this, you can fearlessly go into that zone and bring out that real part of you to the character. So if I'm putting a little bit of Madhavan into Sara, then there's very little chances that it will go wrong. It might not go extremely right, but it will definitely not go wrong, because there is a great amount of reality in that, and honestly a truth that is true to me. And so that way it becomes easy to transcend the emotions during the performance.
Fantastic. Sid, நீங்க வந்து beautiful. மீரா, சசி ஏற்கனவே சொல்லியிருந்தாரு தட் இந்த கேரக்டர், பத்மானுடைய கேரக்டர் வந்து ஒரு ரொம்ப மெச்சூர்ட் அண்ட் சூப்பர் டீப் ஆக்ட்ரஸால தான் ப்ளே பண்ண முடியும். அதனால தான் உங்ககிட்ட வந்தாரு. He wanted a nuanced portrayal. இந்த கேரக்டர்ல என்ன விஷயம் உங்களுக்கு அவ்வளோ பிடிச்சிருந்தது that you actually said yes, I want to play Padma?
First of all, ஸ்டோரி மொத்தமாக கேட்கும்போதே வந்து எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தது. அண்ட் ஆஃப்கோர்ஸ் தி ஆக்டர்ஸ். நான் பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி எனக்கு I want to say something about Shashi because Shashi வந்து எனக்கு as an actor he provided the right atmosphere to perform. He created the right ambience. So now I'm someone who internalizes my characters. When I perform, I take it in, and I don't know how to articulate that, but something happens. There's something that happens. So I depend a lot on the director. I'm a director's actor, and I think he did something with me that I could perform. And yes, when I heard about Padma's character, Padma has different layers. She's very deep, and I don't want to say too much about it because then the character will be revealed. She has done a lot of balancing act in the film and in her thing, and yeah, I think I can only just say that much because it's a beautiful character, and thank you.
அழகா பேலன்ஸ் பண்றாங்கல்ல, ஒன்றும் சொல்லக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு கரெக்டா சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, வேற ஒண்ணுமே சொல்ல மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. நீங்க சொன்னீங்க உங்களுக்கு வந்து பேசுறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, ஆனா ஒவ்வொரு தடவை இவங்களுடைய முகத்தை நம்ம ஸ்கிரீன்ல பார்க்கும்போது இவங்க பேச வேண்டாம், இவங்களுடைய முகம் தான் ஒவ்வொரு முறையும் பேசிக்கிட்டே இருக்கு. And that's more than enough. Nice strong round of applause for the beautiful actor. We'll move on to Shakti Shree. நீங்க வந்து நிறைய பாடல்கள் வெவ்வேறு ஜான்ரஸ்ல பாடி இருக்கீங்க, ஆனா இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு படம் ஆல்ரெடி இன்டென்ஸ், நிறைய லேயர்ஸ், நிறைய உணர்வுகள் அப்படிங்கும் பொழுது எவ்வளவு பெரிய சேலஞ்சா இருந்துச்சு ஃபார் a debutant music director?
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். That's actually, it's a very good question. And it was quite challenging, I'm not gonna lie. And the first time Shashi had sent me the script, I remember I think I told you this the very first time I called you up. Towards the end, I was actually standing up and reading it because it was so intense. Like the words were literally jumping out. And then I remember it's not just the characters. I remember coming back from New York, and I'd made it, I think, to maybe the last couple of days of shoot, and I hadn't seen anything, but Sid was like, "You have a big job." I was like, "Okay," and already the characters were so complex, the nuances, like what they're going through, all the gray areas. It was so nuanced, and then I saw the first cut, and I was like, well, oh my God, I have a big job. Because all of them have absolutely killed it and breathed in so much life to these characters who until then I had just seen through Sashi's words and vision. So it was not easy because there's so many tender moments where you see the humanity of people just come through. And we are all, that's the common denominator, right? Like we are this whole lived human condition of our struggles and what to do and what not to do. Be vertical to kind of amplify the storytelling. And I think that was such a beautiful vision to have. And I feel like his creative vision was incredible. So many times in our discussions, it was also like what not to do was a huge part. And I think it kept bringing us closer to what actually is the fabric and the color of this film through sound and through music.
Fabulous. We'll speak to